We've got a massive update. The 7,500 federal tax credit has been extended, sort of. There's a massive loophole here, and essentially Tesla is looking to subsidize this tax credit for you because yes, the federal one is actually gone. If you didn't place your order by the end of September 30th, it's pretty much gone at this point for the normal route. But I'm going to walk you through how you can actually still get thousands of dollars for the tax credit, or essentially the tax credit. Tesla is basically just taking it in under their own to look for them to be able to do this. If you weren't able to order by September 30th and you're looking to get a Model Y, send me a DM on Instagram. Maybe I can help you out and point you in the right direction, especially for the Model Y long range or the Model Y performance. But here is how it actually works. In case you missed it, Tesla actually launched their lease payments. They increased a lot of their payments for the Model 3 and the Model Y, but they actually added a $6,500 lease incentive. This one is actually a lot more beneficial because the lease incentive has no income limits. The old tax credit, you had to make under certain income limits, whether it's 150K single or 300K married. And essentially this replaces the 7,500 tax credit, but it still is 6,500. You can actually take a look at the small print, the fine print actually right here. It says monthly lease payments already includes the 6,500 Tesla lease credit, which is subject to change or end at any time. Order does not guarantee eligibility. And so very interesting to see for them to kind of take this in-house and how this actually works for anybody, because anybody can essentially get this. And I probably wouldn't go down this route if you're someone that has an order before September 30th, or maybe you do, because I don't know if you can stack well, you definitely can't because the leasing has ended at this point. But if this is really for people that has ordered after September 30th and you're looking to buy a Tesla right now, it's a massive loophole. What you'll actually do is you'll elect to lease, and then you'll look to buy out that lease immediately. So a couple things you do have to have set up. You have to have your outside financing set up, whether it's through a credit union, which a lot of the different credit unions are at the same 3% rate anyways. And there are also fees on top of this as well, like $395 at disposition fee, $695 acquisition fee, and a $350 buyout fee. And so at the end of it, the net benefit is around $5,000. And so you're still not getting the full $7,500, but you're still $5,000 ahead of then what versus zero, whether you're doing cash or finance. And so if you're out there and you're looking to buy a Tesla, I would probably look to this route and see if it's viable, because not every single state you can actually do this. You can see there's a list of states right here like California, Colorado, DC, Maryland, whichever. These are only the states that you can actually do it. There's probably like, I don't know, 20, 30 states down here. But if you don't live in this type of state, then certainly you won't be able to get the 7,500 or 6,500 Tesla lease credit. And if you're curious, have people actually done this before? And yes, there is a forum thread on Tesla Motors Club. And I've personally spoke to plenty of people that have done Cybertruck lease buyouts, because lease buyouts is a good loophole to get some extra incentives for vehicles that don't qualify for the tax credit as well. You can see here there's a forum thread proven you can do a early lease buyout, and there's plenty of experiences here. And essentially you have to have outside financing set up, and you have to be able to register the vehicle later on with your DMV and everything. And if you're curious, does this stack with other incentives that Tesla has? Yes, it does. So America's Hero, Lyft incentive, $1,000, loyalty incentive, $500 to $1,000 as well. And of course, if you're looking to be placing an order, don't forget to use a Tesla referral code, just like the one down below in the description, so you can get up to $1,000 off of your Tesla vehicle. And of course, using our referral code does support the channel as well. And so let us know. Of course, this is for people that have ordered after September 30th. If you ordered before, then you're pretty much good and locked in with the 7,500. If you missed out on that, send me a DM on Instagram so I can point you in the right direction. I know a lot of you out there want the biggest discounts off of your Tesla. Well, don't forget about your current vehicle as well and where you're selling it. And that's why we partnered with GiveMeTheVin.com. They want to get you maximum value for your vehicle, and they're buy your vehicle from the comfort of your home. So definitely check it out. Link down below in the description. In fact, one viewer got $3,000 more than Tesla, so you might as well check it out down below in the description. And here is, Tesla's not the only one doing, special things like this. We can see that Ford and GM have also launched programs to extend the use of the 7,500 EV lease credit. This one's interesting because if you take a look at the fine details, it really seems like the financing arm of Ford and GM have purchased a lot of the dealer inventory from the dealers and then are leasing it back to customers that want the 7,500. So pretty crafty, I would imagine. I did not imagine they were going to be doing things like this, and that's probably how Tesla's doing it as well, except Tesla is keeping $1,000 of the 7,500 because it costs money to do these types of things as well. The biggest thing is you can see that which is subject to change at any time, or change or end at any time. Order does not guarantee eligibility. And I bet that's because it's inventory dependent. Once the inventory disappears, then they can't necessarily offer the 66,500. And then that pretty much is it at the end of the day. And so let us know what your thoughts are. Let us know what you're thinking. And in other news, if you're someone out there that hasn't picked up your Tesla yet and you want full self-driving for half off, send me a direct message on Instagram as well so I can point you in the right direction on top of that. But let us know what your thoughts on it. Let us know what you're thinking. Let us know if this is a strategy that you're looking to deploy on your next Tesla, or are you going to be just waiting it out for other incentives as we get into the end of Q4 and beyond.
If you're planning on financing your Tesla, then there's one thing you need to do before you even apply: protect your credit. Seriously, because here's the wildest part. Bank of America just had a data breach recently, and they didn't even tell customers for a month. That means your social, your phone number, and your email could have already been out there, and you'd have no clue. Most companies wait on average of 277 days to report a breach. That's 9 months where your identity is exposed and you're the last to know. That's why I use Aura, today's sponsor. Aura constantly scans the dark web and lets me know if anything tied to me shows up: my social, bank info, or any of my personal information. And that's not just for breaches. There's so many different tools I use with Aura. Want to reduce those pesky spam calls? Aura's got it. Want to remove your data like your addresses, phone numbers from those sketchy broker sites? Aura has that too. They will also include $5 million in identity theft insurance, and everything's packed into one clean app. You can try it free for 14 days at aura.com/DennisCW. I'll put that in the description as well. Don't wait until someone else tells you your data is at risk. That's like turning on Sentry mode after your car got keyed. Protect your credit before you apply. I'm doing it, and you should too.